out your phone. Yeah, Tone. If you wanna parlay, down low wanna parlay. I just hit a parlay, I'ma throw a party. If you wanna parlay, down low wanna parlay. I just hit a parlay, I'm about to throw a party. I just woke up, it's time to check out my parlay from last night. I hope it's a good day. If I'm on top the leaderboard on Wanna Parlay, that mean it's a good day. Oh yeah, I forgot that the Hawks played. I bet you Jordan Poole have an off day. Guaranteed Travis Hunter made a mouse play. If so, I done cashed on my parlay. 2 picks, 4 picks, 6 picks, 7 picks. Pick your poison. Wanna Parlay, then download the app right now. Come on, join it. If you lose one time, gotta keep on going. Flip them winnings, gotta stack them coins. Stay in the race like Jacket Joyner. You'll win if you stack them points up. NBA, CBB, MLS, NFL, MLB. Take your time, build your slip. NHL, MMA, UFC. Yeah, you can go big on big. Yeah, or you can go small on small. World Series, Super Bowl, March Madness, Championship, win them all. If you wanna parlay, down low wanna parlay. I just hit a parlay, I'ma throw a party. If you wanna parlay, down low wanna parlay. I just hit a parlay, I'm about to throw a party.
And we are live. Welcome back to another episode of the Wanna Parlay Podcast. I'm Lantz Bell. Below me is ToneTheGoat. And this show, of course, is brought to you by Wanna Parlay, home of the $2 parlay and the world's richest parlay, where every day people are turning $2 into $2,000. To start off today's show, we got to recap some of last week's winners on the Wanna Parlay app. Patience Poe with a 412.15 point multiplier parlay takes home the $2,000 grand prize in the main event. Congratulations, Patience Poe. Any other sportsbook or casino would have only gave him $824 for this ticket, but Wanna Parlay gave him $2,000. Come on. Second place, we had the Real DW with a $1,000 win, and Uncle Elroy with a $1,200 win just behind him because he had a 3x multiplier on his parlay. The Real DW would have only won $274 on a different sportsbook or casino, and Uncle Elroy would have only won $757. But instead, they're in the quadruple digits, if you will, 1,200 and 1,000. Keep winning on Wanna. It's good stuff we got going on over there. And there's a few more I want to mention that have started off this early in the Wanna week. Viviana Longlegs, the infamous ignorer of Jack's texts, the old co-host who used to try to reach out and get some action. None is being given. 30-point multiplier parlay brings home $500 in the 30x. That's a way to start off your week, folks. How about it? Bose Dolly, $200, and Jay Hayes with a 4x. Let me confirm. That might be 5x. Yeah, 5x on his parlay. Won him $650, folks. Any other sportsbook or casino, that would have been $500, but instead he gets another extra $150 because he placed it here at Wanna. The parlay rewards we give out here are better than anywhere else, folks. Make sure you're locking in and paying attention. We had that was about it. Kadeja in the 5x brought home some good money, and there was more money won all around, but those are now to double check on the main event. Is anyone in first place? I know someone, Austin Eddy, right now, the 21.02 multiplier parlay. Folks, that's not going to stay. That has no shot of staying as first place. Hell of a win, Austin, but that's not going to do it. We're going to need bigger and better if you want to keep that first place position. But keep fighting. Good win. That's guaranteed money. Novak 11. Yep. Only spots 1 through 6 are taken so far in this Wanna week. So a lot of money to be made, folks. A lot of money to be made. Can't wait to see what that leaderboard looks like at the end of this week. But let's keep moving forward. We've got a great show for you guys today. We got Benji13579 joining us. We'll be interviewing him, asking him a few questions, see what his brain's at in the betting world coming up this week. We got a quick announcement to give. We will now be giving a $2 entry ticket to anyone that shows face on this podcast. When you do so, you'll have an opportunity to give us a 2-man parlay. And if that parlay wins, you will earn $10 more in entry tickets. Benji13579, who's joining us today, will be giving us a 2-man parlay, and he will, put money where his mouth is. See if he can land one on the show. We started out hot when we offered this to our guests. I think the first 3 contestants went 3-0, but since then, I think we've only had one winner, and we've had a lot of people give parlays. So, man up, be great, get on here. Tone, how you feeling this morning?
Yeah, an update on the $2. Show your face on the pod to get you 10. We did have one winner last week. I think it was Black Boy. He did hit. We didn't announce it, but he got cashed his $10 plus his 2 for showing face. So we're not that cold, but yeah, people come on and show. And another tip. This is another tip. This has come down from the up top. This is the headquarters, the big dogs. They say they are paying attention. And the last person who won last week, he gave a 2-man pick, and the thing that irritated them is he didn't put it in on Wanna. We still gave him his $10. But people, do not. I'm gonna tell you what's even funnier. He screenshotted me. He tailed the 2 picks that was given. He tailed it in Hard Rock somewhere and cashed out. So don't give away free money. Get some of your money, people. Please, please, please do not forget to put in your parlays.
Man, that is too good. And the Benji, who's going to be joining us on this show, actually, I see him in the waiting room, is a referral from that previous winner, Black Boy 91, aka Quentin. But let's bring on his referral, his friend, I assume. Benji, let's get him on here.
Get him.
Benji, can you hear us?
Yes, I can. How you guys doing?
There he is. Can we get you to turn your camera on so we can... There it is. A little horizontal action as well. Yep, perfect. How we doing today?
I can't see myself. You guys can see me?
Yeah, we can see you. You look great.
Gotcha. How you guys doing?
We're doing good. Excited to have you on. So you're a referral from Quentin?
Yes.
So how do you know Quentin?
That's we served in the Army together. We met on a trip to Afghanistan. So we've been sports gambling for like a year or 2 now, so that we talk every single day about lines and everything. And he introduced to the app maybe a good 3 weeks ago, and I've been winning ever since.
Very nice. I love to hear it. So where are you from? Georgia as well?
Yeah, I live in Atlanta.
Woo-hoo. Very nice. Hey, you're Tone the Goat right here. Lives in Atlanta as well. So Falcons. Okay, so is that are your teams Georgia teams?
Oh yeah, all my teams is Georgia except college football. I went to Alabama, so I'm big
Roll Tide
Alabama fan. Roll Tide all day long.
Congratulations. That must feel good to be a Bama native, because that's a lot of winning over there.
Most definitely.
So you found Wanna through Quentin, and can I ask you, what's your favorite feature so far since you've been on the app?
So living in Atlanta, I don't have the option to do a lot of spread betting. Without asking, we have here like Prospect. That's our main betting site we use. Dabble, you can't do spread. So the fact that I can do spread, money line, and player props is absolutely amazing to me. I love it. And now I'm just starting to realize about how like the contest, the leaderboard works, and how the multiplier goes up. The more points you do, like times 5, times 3, the more points you do on those certain type of props, you get more money. So I love it.
So now that you're starting to figure it out and starting to learn, can you tell us how much money have you won so far on Wanna?
I think I won. I think I'm at 1,100 right now, and I've been here for like 2 weeks.
It feels good to be good, doesn't it?
Yeah, I would have won a lot, maybe a good 1,300 last night if Peter Alonso would have hit one time. Like I had him on 4 bets. He needed one hit. I had 4 bets locked in, but it's all good. We're gonna try again today. Go for banger.
That's so awesome. Well, I know Quentin referred you. Have you told anyone about Wanna?
Yeah, I sent my cousin a link yesterday. He said he's gonna sign up because I told him about how much I've been winning, and we've been getting done real bad on Prize Picks. So yeah, one of the best friends here. I love it.
Hey, I'm excited for you guys. That's awesome. So I gotta ask, because you showed face on this podcast, you're gonna have the opportunity to give us a 2-man parlay. And because and as well, we're already giving you and credited you $2 in entry tickets on your account. So you get a free play. But if you give us a 2-man parlay that wins, we'll give you $10 more in entry tickets as free play. So really, I ask you, what do you got going tonight?
My 2-man tonight?
Yes, sir.
My 2-man tonight, I'll keep it simple. I'll do Lindor hit and a Aaron Judge hit.
Lindor hit and an Aaron Judge hit. Very nice. Very nice. I like it. A couple more questions. Are you a basketball guy, NBA?
Yeah, I'm a big Hawks fan.
Okay. Very nice. But what do you think? What do you think we got going on in the NBA Finals? Who do you have and how many games?
What was the question?
Who do you have winning the NBA Finals and in how many games?
I definitely got OKC. I got OKC in 5 games. I think they'll get 1 game. Indiana get 1 game at home. But if they don't wrap it up in 4, they wrap it up in 5. I was really hoping for New York, OKC, but we got Indiana.
Yeah, hey, I do agree. I think it's gonna be OKC. I think it's gonna be OKC early. But I will say, I feel like everyone, or at least myself, I've counted out Indiana in each of these series so far.
Every time, you're right.
Even against Milwaukee, I said, you know what? I think Giannis is gonna go crazy. Take him out in 5. Cavs, yada yada, take him out in 5.
Cavs, definitely.
So we'll see if Halliburton with his hair on fire could do something great and maybe something special.
Well, I hope so because nobody wants a 4-0 finals. Nobody wants a 4-1 finals either. Though. We wanted to go the distance, so we wanted the best games possible. So hopefully he can't pull something out of the bag. He was Mr. Overrated, so maybe he's fueling that fire and give us something to watch.
Yep, him and Siakam is just doing the best they can to will Indiana.
And the Hawks could have had Siakam, but we didn't want to give up Kobe Bunkin. And that's another thing that got really pissed off with the Hawks. When he said he wouldn't sign an extension, he wasn't guaranteeing an extension, and we wouldn't give up Kobe Bunkin in the trade this year.
Jeez.
So, just throwing that out there.
Yep.
Because him and Johnson could have been going crazy together, but Johnson got hurt anyway, so.
Hey, I have high hopes for Atlanta, the Hawks coming in the next couple years because that like you said, that Jalen Johnson kid's fucking a freak. He's damn good.
And he was hurt. We got a nice showing with him on the bench, so we're loving it. Yep. So next year we get a nice little draft pick. Hope we get a center. Hope we trade up and get a dynamic center. The center from Duke. That's what I'm hoping for. We get that center from Duke. A nice pick and roll for Trae Young. Bring Johnson back and get that team. Oh yeah, we're good.
Yeah, I love it. He's ready with Atlanta sports.
Some defense, some shooting. We're gonna be some 3D guys. That's all we need.
Well, I can tell you're a huge sports fan, so I gotta ask one more. I'm gonna keep jabbing these questions. How about the Falcons? Are the Falcons gonna surpass their win total? What's going on over there?
Hey, I'm a season ticket holder for the last 7 years. Have made seasons. I'm so excited about this year. So absolutely rock the draft. We got some draft picks from last year that was hurt. That's coming back also. I love the Falcons. I love everything that we're doing right now. We got Kyle Pitts trade up in the air. I don't want to see him go, even though he's been really disappointed for the last couple of years. I really want to get healthy, start to hit his stride. But if we can trade him to Miami and get Ramsey and put Kobe Bryant in that slot, oh my Lord, that secondary will be amazing. Defensive line improved, secondary. We got Troy Anderson coming back. We got linebackers. And we already have one of the best offense in the league. You've seen us in the last 3 weeks with Penix. Come on now. We're ready. We are ready.
I love it. I love it. I believe in you guys too. The one thing I will say though, I am a Rams fan, so I do hope your win total is a little low so our draft pick next year can be good. But I think they're too good. You guys got too many bright spots, not only on offense and defense. And that Kobe Bryant pickup, he was undrafted, right?
Amazing.
Unbelievable. So
don't understand it.
And I will never either. All right, Benji. Well, we appreciate you coming on. We'll have to have you on again soon because it sounds like you just are only winning over here at Wanna.
Oh, I love Wanna. Number one sports betting app right now. Definitely love
There
it.
you go.
Hey, we love it.
Benji, before you slide, real quick, just for my Southerners, for my Georgia crowd, and more specifically for my AT aliens.
Mhm.
And you said it yourself, Prize Pits, quote unquote, supposed to be the big dog. If it was any sense that you could tell these people why they should have both apps downloaded just to get a taste of what's going on over here, what real testimony can you give these people? You know, because I've been trying to do as much convincing as possible. I need it from you.
Well, honestly, I won a lot of money on Prospect. That's why it's been my number one app. I was a sleeper, then I transferred over to Prospect because I started winning a lot. They have promos, throughout the month every week. It's great, but I got tired of losing by one pick every time and not be able to do player props. I mean, not be able to do money spread, no money line, no none of that. I always say if I can incorporate those apps, because we don't get that in Georgia. We can't do the money line spreads unless you go Bovada, which we don't do that. We want apps, we want something in your handheld, we want something that's user friendly, a user friendly app we can push forward. In Georgia, we don't have that. So I had one. I said, oh my God, I can do my player prop, my money spread, and my money line. You can't beat it. You cannot beat it. Prospect will give you straight player props. You'll continuously lose by one, 3 out of 4, 2 out of 3. Come on over to Wanna, do your player props and do your money spread. Take the guaranteed winners and cash out.
Folks,
Yeah.
you heard it from the man himself. Benji, like I said, we appreciate you coming on. We'll have to have you on again soon because you just sound like a winner. I'm going to be honest. I mean, you got the Falcons hat.
Brother.
Come on. All right.
Oh, definitely, brother.
All right. You have a good rest of your day.
You have a nice one else too, brother.
Go Dirty Birds. Let's go.
What a legend. That guy, we'll definitely have to have him on again soon. That's good stuff. And he knows ball. He knew his Atlanta sports.
We got to bring him and Quint together, Lance. I gotta get these, get us together, man.
Yeah, the Georgia natives are gonna be bounding together right now. That's crazy stuff. All right, well, let's keep moving forward. Accountability hour. Oh, before we start accountability hour, KG Little Joes. What's up, gents? Hey, Tone, you start drinking those bottles yet? I have a
One's
meeting.
gone. I'm lying. I'm not lying. One is gone, people. It is.
KG Little Joe says, I have a meeting later today with a Hall of Famer from your home state, Georgia. Big Hurt got in the liquor game. Big Hurt?
Frank Thomas, Big Hurt?
Must be.
Chicago White Sox, Big Hurt? Big Hurt? Stop playing. I got to get a picture. Send me a picture, KG. Come on.
Yes,
man.
sir. He confirms. Yes, sir. Big Hurt.
What?
That's
Real quick. If you don't know about Big Hurt, if you know about Ken Griffey, you know about Barry Bonds, and you don't know about Big Hurt, you are doing yourself a disservice. You're cheating yourself and not treating yourself. When I tell you this is another athlete that had a shoe contract, you know how big and marketable and in demand you have to be to have a shoe contract. Big Hurt was like 6'4", 6'5", 6'6". Massive, knock it out the park. Chicago White Sox. I mean, front cover of video games. I mean, Big Hurt was a real deal. I mean, big thing, guys. Seriously, go look him up.
damn. I will say I'm definitely casual when it comes to Big Hurt because I didn't know any of that. But hey, I believe it. His products are available in Georgia now. You called FT35. FT35. I don't really know what that is, but we'll keep in mind, and I feel like KG is going to help us out. But we're going to keep marching forward. Accountability hour. Folks, last Thursday I did dog shit. Just fucking piss poor performance, 2-5. I was all over the place. This was that game 5 that the Pacers just rolled over and kind of was waiting for 6. So a lot of the unders were the play. If you go back and recap, my picks might have been wrong, but when I talked about that game, I said it was either going to be a blowout one way or a blowout the other, and it was. So, I'm not too horrible. FT35 stands for Frank Thomas and his jersey number 35. Oh, okay.
Sure. Yep. Initials and number.
So what is the product? Not to try to figure that out, and KG will let us know.
Probably like an energy drink or something.
Yeah, I know. There we go. All right, I'm going to go through the picks real quick. I had the Dallas. What is Dallas in the WNBA? Is it Wings? Yeah, Dallas Wings over the Chicago Sky. Well, I was wrong. They lost 97-92. Chicago got their first win of the season. I don't know why you're beating your chest for. What are you, a Chicago Sky fan now?
I picked that one. I predicted that one.
Oh, I was like, what the hell? Pacers plus 4.5. Well, we heard it. Bell to ass. Obviously, that lost as well. Siakam under 20.5 points. That was a win. We saw that one. Nembhard over 11.5 points. Loss. McConnell over 7.5 points. Loss. Even in a blowout where you'd think they'd get a lot of minutes. Well, at least McConnell. Just fucking nothing. Nothing burger. Josh Hart over 9.5 rebounds. That was a win. And that was a pick that the show loved. We all agreed unanimously on it, and it won. So there's a little squad ride victory. Slurring my words. I might be drunk on your vodka, KG Little Joe's. Mikal Bridges over 1.5 steals plus blocks. That was another loss. I don't know what we're doing. We're just not getting it done, but it's all right. Oh, KG Little Joe says regular vodka, pecan vodka, and peach vodka. FT35. All right. Okay. I'm interested. I'm intrigued. Maybe we'll have to do a little more research into that. But there's my accountability hour, 2 and 5. I'll go through it one more time just because Dallas, moneyline loss. Pacers plus 4.5, loss. Siakam under 20.5 points, win. Nembhard over 11.5 points, loss. McConnell over 7.5 points, loss. Hart over 9.5 rebounds, win. Mikal Bridges over 1.5 steals and blocks, loss. Tough stuff. Tone, go ahead.
Yeah, accountability hour. We are here. Okay, from the top. I'll start with my locks, people. You know, I've been giving out the locks every show. My locks went 1 of 4. I had a tough one with Paige Buchers. I had the over on 15.5. She ended with 15. Tough one. Josh Hart over 9.5 rebounds. That lock did hit. He walked away with 10 rebounds in that loss. And then Astros plus 1.5. They got belt to 3-13. That was the score. 3-13 football score. And then Angel Reese. We're not even going to bring her up. Angel, she's about to go on my fade list. Angel, I still love you, baby. I still want that date. It's still on the table. But you about to go on that fade list. I'm not gonna lie. You about to go on the you and Halliburton getting swapped out in a second. I'm just saying. But rest of accountability hour. Braves W didn't hit. Braves under 7.5. That didn't hit either. It was 8 for total points. And then Braves minus 1.5 didn't hit. Liberty W did hit. Chicago Sky W did hit. Liberty minus 17.5 didn't hit. Angel Reese over 13.5. She didn't even clear double digits. Pacers plus 4.5. They cleared that one as they walked away with the W going into the
Wait, no, that was final. That was game that one lost. That was game 5.
Oh, that was game. Snap.
Yeah,
what Pacers?
Yeah, because I lost on that one too. That was game 5. They were favored in game 6. Yeah.
Oh, okay, that was game 5. Okay, gotcha. All right, and then Astros W didn't hit. Knicks W didn't hit. Brunson over 30.5 did hit. Brunson over 41.5 PRA did hit. Cat, he blew both of his under PRA and under 1.5 threes. And then Miles Turner under 2.5 steals plus blocks. He ended with 3. It's crazy. 3 blocks at that. No steals, 3 blocks. Obi Toppin over 10.5 PR. He cleared. And then the Halliburton fade party. I told you guys, I hope you got your admission. I hope you did. I had 4 fades on Halliburton and 3 of them cleared. Halliburton under 3.5 threes cleared. Halliburton under 14.5 rebounds and assists cleared. Halliburton under 0.5 blocks didn't clear. Halliburton had a block. That's crazy.
Put some respect
on name. What the Holly? And then last but not least, I faded the Halliburton PRA. He didn't need it. They won. He didn't care. But he did clear that bet for me. So shout out to Halliburton's fade party. Still being packed to capacity. You guys should have seen it. It was monumental.
The Halliburton fade party, it hurts my soul because he's just been doing so well, but yet it's still Still comes through. Tone the GOAT. Don't sleep. He knows. He knows when to launch one of those fade parties, and he doesn't miss. He doesn't miss often. All right. Well, that was accountability hour. We were accountable for our actions. I was 2-5, so just fucking slap it. Head fake went the wrong way, but it doesn't matter. We're moving on. Move forward. Let's preview the NBA Finals. OKC versus the Pacers. Game 1 will be in Oklahoma City. Tone. How do we feel about this series? And have we ordered the Hartenstein and Isaiah Joe jerseys yet? Have you guys documented?
I have to follow up with Lonnie, but Thursday is the game day, so that is our targeted date for you guys to see us in whatever colorway he chooses. You guys, the Isaiah brothers, put it like that. Lance, I'm feeling optimistic. I am weirdly feeling that I almost choked. Indiana is going to walk away with the finals. Indiana is going to walk away with the W. How? I can't explain it. In how many games? I can't explain it. But we are seeing a rise of, an emergence of a few players. I'm not going to put it all on Halliburton. The Pacers are so well-rounded and have been so slept on that I think nobody has really been magnifying what they've been cooking up over there. But they are very, very, very deep. And when this series that just passed, if they can get any of a similar performance from like Neesmith and Pascal, things change. Pascal rightly deserved that MVP. I mean, from an overall standpoint, Holly hit the most important shots. He carried his team when needed. But from an overall standpoint, from 40 whatever minutes to the end of the clock, Siakam is out there playing all around ball. He's out there putting up, all around numbers. So I feel like OKC has played so much of great ball. They, people feel like they're flawless at this point. They feel like, they can't lose. There's no way they will lose. And that, I think, it's like, shoot, I think it's more equal than people might think. Because, man, I tell you this, if there is a world where Halliburton can outplay Shai Gilgeous, however that happens, outplay, that doesn't mean he has more numbers on outplay overall standpoint, because Tyrese is still a triple double. He's still a walking triple double. So if he can outplay Shai, I think from there, then it's like, shoot. From there, you can't just give OKC the W. From there, if Tyrese can come out there and kind of cancel out Shai, oh man, it gets real interesting.
Yeah, and you nailed it right on the head. It really, the point guard matchup is the first one we look at. But with these teams, there's no liability, really, because, the Knicks, you have Brunson, who's really, really masterful on offense, but on defense, he's a 6-footer. So, the Pacers took advantage of that all game long, or all series long, if you will. On OKC, everyone that can play offense, they can play defense as well. One-on-one. It's, when the spacing is spread out, like, they can play one-on-one defense. But both sides, Pacers too, and both rosters are deep. This is kind of what we've been waiting for in the NBA. I know us LeBron, fanatics, and even, the Currys or like the superstar, the star-headed teams that have been winning in the past, even Giannis and that crew. Jokic, their team, but this is the deepest rosters we've seen, that the teams that can actually use close to a 10-man rotation get to the NBA Finals. And one of them will win the NBA Finals, because that's been the question. Who's the second star? Is it, one night Jalen Williams and another night Chet Holmgren? Or is it, someone off the bench that, is capable of being a flamethrower? And then for the Pacers, it's been Halliburton, little Siakam, Neesmith came in and was a hero. Nemhard's hit a few tough shots. Turner, stretch big. He's been hitting shots. I mean, they bring in guys, McConnell and Benedict Mathurin off the bench. There's just a lot of players, and we'll see. Oh, we'll see. It's really hard because if I went with my gut, I'd say OKC in 5. From what I've seen, everything, but I've said in the Pacers-Bucks series, I took the Bucks. In the Cavs-Pacers series, I took the Cavs. Knicks-Pacers, I took the Knicks. If I keep fading what the Halliburton and them fools up in Indiana, it might be the definition of insanity. Doing the same thing over and over again, hoping for a different result. So what the hell are we doing? What the hell are we doing?
Man. I'm in the same exact boat. We're I honestly feel like OKC starting lineup maybe better or slightly better than Indiana's starting lineup, but I personally feel like Indiana's bench is better than OKC's bench. Like I know you have flashes from Caruso and when I'm trying to figure out off the back who are their deep players. Like who is OKC's deep players, because Indiana runs deep.
They rotate a lot. Carla, I mean, both the coaching is a little similar, but it's the different play styles and point guard. Because Halliburton is that true traditional point, get out and run. Woo, let's move the ball. Like everyone, move the ball, get involved. OKC, I mean, Shea, he's a little like, all right, let's slow it down. Let me get a move. Let me get by someone, draw someone in, kick it out. Or let me just, no one wants to collapse on me. Okay, I'll just take this one-on-one, get myself a good little mid-range shot. So they're playing good defense. It really comes down, I believe, defense on both sides. Because if OKC can slow down the pace of the Pacers, no pun intended, then I believe this is OKC in 5. But if Halliburton's still getting free and still drawing in defenders and kicking, making the right pass like he always does, and, Pacers get a little hot. They get a little excited because no one's been in this position before except for Caruso and Pascal Siakam. 2 NBA champions on both sides. But, so, we haven't seen Shea in the NBA Finals. We haven't seen Tyrese in the NBA Finals. We haven't seen, these young kids. It's a big stage. And, so if the Pacers can keep their offense flowing and the space and get by their defender like nothing and, keep the ball, and it's really, offense versus offense, Pacers might have a chance, but I don't know. It's tough. It's tough. So final prediction or final, early prediction, we can change before the start of tip off. What do you got, Tone? Who wins and how many games? What does the script tell you? Has the fax machine updated, or is it still down?
The NBA has broken the fax machine. They did too many scripts. It is malfunctioning right now. It's just the eye test. They said that was the last fax I got. It said use your damn eyes. So according to my eye test, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm sticking where I was. I told you Indy's going to walk away with it. And as I'm looking at it on paper again, like I said, I just think Indiana is much more deeper. And as I'm looking at it, OKC has 2 players from their bench. After 1 through 5, they have 2 players on their bench who plays double-digit minutes. That's Caruso and Casey Wallace. You have on the Indiana Pacers, they have 5 people who plays double-digit minutes off the bench. So I just feel like that kind of rotation, in a final series, in a 7-game series, they're able to probably keep their players much more fresh, which can, result in certain things. But again, I think the bench is going to outplay OKC's bench, which is going to force Shea to be on the court more minutes than wanting, which he already is doing. But man, you only got so much fuel in the tank. We've seen this with AI before. But I think Shea's gonna have one hell of a performance, but he's just not gonna. He's not gonna carry the load. Shea can't beat 10 people. I'm not seeing it. I'm looking at it on paper, and I think if everybody on the Pacers show up and do what they got to do, their little bit of load, they're gonna walk away with this one, man. Plus, that damn Halliburton song ain't helping it no better. He got the juice right now. Indiana in 7.
So you think if it goes to a game, because if my heart, I'm like, if I go with Indiana, I say it's got to be in 6 because game 7's in OKC. And, if they catch them and get up 3-2 going home to Indiana, they actually might be able to steal this thing. But 7's tough because I'm like, in 7, it's anyone's game, man. I mean, that if it makes it to game 7, that will be fucking poetic cinema. Whatever happens.
Trick question, Lance. If it goes to 7, it's in OKC. It goes to 7. Games are close like this. Who do you trust on the line the most? Who do you trust with a game on the line the most out of these group of players? That I'm sorry, I've become a believer, people. I'm not going against nothing that light-skinned guy over there with that yellow jersey has going on when the game is on the line and it's close and there. I'm not doing it. I don't care what building he is in. The guy has done what he needs to do to make me a believer. And I just feel like some people live for these moments, man. And I've become a believer that he was hoping these kind of moments came because he's been waiting for this kind of moment. He hears everything and he's waiting to show, waiting to reply, waiting. I think it's a hunger over there, man, that even if it goes 7 games, that's going to work in Halliburton's favor because he wants to be able to. And that will be sick. Oh, my God.
Oh, man. I mean, if they he'll be already the greatest pacer of all time. The city or the state of Indiana, it will just be going absolutely insane. And that's, remember, a basketball state. You could argue the most OG basketball state. But, KG Lojo's in the chat. These NBA finals will be the least watched finals in a while. But do these finals now tell the NBA teams that the super teams might be overrated and not the way to build anymore? I believe that has already been kind of stated throughout the NBA. It's not really having the 3 stars. It's having the 1 mega star, maybe second star, but you got to have the supporting cast. Who's the last super team to win the NBA finals? Who would we, if we go back and think about it, will we call the Lakers 2020 team a super team?
Warriors with KD.
Warriors with KD 2018.
I would say that one. Then probably before that, I'll give LeBron Heatles. I give the Heatles. I don't like. I've never looked at Chris Bosh as a third megastar, but most people like to do it. And if they want to go, they're cool.
Yeah, I wouldn't give him megastar. I'd give him star. I mean, he was a good player on a shitty team for his whole his career before the Heat. I mean, just like Kevin Love. Like, it's like, what, you never really know the sample size of what Kevin Love would be on a winning team, like, as the best player, because he never was. I mean, he's on those T-Wolves teams that were awful. Don't get me wrong. Like, I'm not saying it's Kevin Love's fault in any type of way. I mean, it was just the Timberwolves, and they were dog shit. They drafted Ricky Rubio before Steph Curry. Or, no, not that kid. Who not Ricky. Who I'm talking about? They drafted some piece of shit. Not to just diabolically hate on this man, but compared to Steph Curry, I mean, it's not your fault they picked you, but fucking hell, they picked you. Flynn. It was something Matt Flynn or something. Flynn, and that's the name. But regardless, 2020 championship wasn't real. That was a rando gym league championship. I mean, sure, KG. Sure. I mean, and were Jordan's chips real because it was during the expansion league and everything was saturated except for his super teams? No, we don't talk about it like that. We just say, give credit where credit's due. He won the championship, or he won 6, and, LeBron won the 1 in 2020. You clearly hear it from all the players that talk about in that bubble. That was the hardest championship to win, but it's okay. That's a discussion for another time when we don't have basketball to talk about, but we have the NBA Finals now. KG, I want to hear your prediction. Oh, wait, no, I did. He said Pacers win game 1 and then OKC wins the next 4. Gentleman's sweep, I guess. All right, I could see that. But I want to briefly go over this next subject before we give out tonight's picks, because I'm not too well rehearsed in this field of hockey. NHL. It's a rematch of last year's Stanley Cup, and last year's Stanley Cup had an early 3-0 lead. Panthers were going to sweep the Oilers, but the Oilers came storming back and forced a Game 7 to ultimately lose, almost capping off the 3-0 comeback, which would have just been unbelievably historic. But the rematch, there's been a lot of greats in the NHL that have lost in a Stanley Cup and have come back the next year to face the same team and ended up winning their first. Gretzky did it in 83. I believe it was Sidney Crosby back in it might be 2008, 9. But regardless, McDavid has a chance to lift the Stanley Cup and solidify himself as one of the greatest NHL players of all time. I'm a huge McDavid fan, so I want him to win. I fucking, pray to God, whatever you want to say, that he beats the Panthers. But Panthers look damn good, even better than they did last year. So we'll see. Tone, are you very well rehearsed, or are we just going to team up and go Oilers here? McDavid, McJesus.
Yeah, we'll team up on that one.
Let's go. Let's go. Because, this guy, he's a freak show, and he's one of the best in the show. He's entertaining to watch. He's a beast. He's nutty. But, all right. Should we hop into tonight's picks?
Might as well. Let's do it.
Let's do the thing. I'm going to pull up mine right now. Early in the Monday leaderboard, guys, this slip is baseball, and I couldn't tell you one thing. I sadly have to admit this. I don't know much about baseball, but this is all that's being offered as we wait for the NBA Finals. I'm gonna have to Oilers in 6, KG Little Joe's. I fucking love it. If it was Oilers in 6, it'll be the first Canadian team to win a Stanley Cup, I think, in 30 plus years. Let me look that up. Last Canadian. The last Canadian team to win a Stanley Cup was the Montreal Canadiens in 1993, who defeated the Los Angeles Kings and Wayne Gretzky. Behind the brilliance of goalie Patrick Roy. Wow. Whoever knows puck, that's bring you back to the glory days. Man, that's interesting stuff. Can you believe that, Tone?
No, I can't.
A Canadian team, it's a Canadian sport, has not won the Stanley Cup since 1993.
Yeah, that's wild.
That's over 30 years, folks. That's over 30 years.
The origin?
That's insane. That's nuts. All right. Let's get into tonight's picks. I'm starting off Marlins money line. The Rockies just beat them last game, and I know the Rockies are certified dog piss, not even shit piss. So we're gonna go with the Marlins money line. Next, I got Astros money line over the Pirates. Fading Skeens. Livy Dunn is mid. Nah, that's a lie. But yeah, I'm fading Skeens. Give me Astros money line. Next, I got Aaron Judge hitting a homer. Yeah, I like it. I'm just banking on it. Guardians. It's a rematch of the ALCS last year. And I think the Guardians. Yeah, no, trust. Just Judge home run. That's locks. Next, we got Angels, Red Sox. I have over 9.5 runs. I wanted to just take Halo's money line, but I settled on over 9.5 runs. Next, I got Braves money line against the Diamondbacks. Come on, the ATL, Atlanta. They're gonna show up, show out. Isn't that right, Tone?
Right.
Yep, certified.
Yep,
All right.
sure.
Keep going. I got Detroit Tigers -1.5 versus the Chicago White Sox. And I got the Los Angeles Dodgers -1.5 against the New York Mets. The Mets kind of ran their shit last matchup, so I believe the Dodgers are going to kind of lock in, take some wins, and they were hot against the Yankees. So, this, I think the Dodgers take it home. I'm going to go through it real quick, one long stretch so you hear it all in a row. Marlins money line against the Rockies. Houston money line against the Pirates. Judge, homer. Angels, Red Sox run total over 9.5. Atlanta money line against the Diamondbacks. Detroit -1.5 against the Chicago White Sox. And the Los Angeles Dodgers -1.5 against the New York Mets. There it is. 7 pick for 156 multiplier parlay on the Wanna Parlay app. And if you just tailed me straight up, I can't win money, so you'd win all the winnings, and it would be a good day for you in the office if you just tailed ya boy. But Tone, go ahead, take it away.
Let's get people on bouncing back from a 10-13 last going. So tonight is going to be hot. Trust me, take them and definitely take these lots I got for you tonight. We're just going to start with the lots again, people. If you need if you're one man short of a parlay, if you need that one guaranteed pick, if you're on Wanna and you just need, you don't have time to research picks, take one of these. These are my 2 locks of the days. Marlins W, Tigers W. Marlins W, Tigers W. Another good betting tip, people. Fade the freaking Chicago White Sox anytime they play. Whoever's playing them, go for the W. That's a free tip for this year. They're a dog shit. Okay, moving on. Astros W, Cubs W. That's Astros and Cubs W. Yankees W. Let me correct that right there. Yankees W. Twins W. This is a good one, people. Mets W. Sorry to break it to you guys. Mets W. Ohtani, 1 strikeout. Sneaky one, people. I repeat, Ohtani, 1 strikeout. Remember, I told you here first. Xavier Edwards, 1 hit. That's a good one, people. Lock that in. They are gonna blow the socks off of whoever they're playing. That's the Marlins. And also Pete Crow. Take both of these. Pete Crow, 1 hit. And take Pete Crow, 1 home run. He's out there slugging things. Trust me, people. Take it. Red Sox W. Don't listen to Lantz. Take the Red Sox W, people. Take the Red Sox W and take the under on the Angels, 9.5. We're gonna take both of those. We're gonna fade Lantz for the 9.5. Yep, we're going under. And then Braves W. We agreed. Braves W. Also Braves under 8.5, people. And then last but not least, the St. Louis Cards. Take them for the W tonight, people. Remember, I told you here first on the Wanna Parlay Podcast.
All right, we're gonna have to figure out something nice and easy to wager. It's like maybe at the start of the show you have to bow to me or something. Something. I need at least some action on this. It's certified bullshit. You faded me. What is this? You said not only, I didn't even take the money line. I said, I wanted to take Angels money line, but I stayed away from it. I'm just taking the over 9.5. Bro just said, fuck your team, fuck your picks. So, it's gotta be, I think it's, here's KG Little Joe's. Before as I'm thinking of something that we have to wager, he says, I don't like the Houston pick against the Pirates. Skeens ERA is like 2.10. I know Skeens is a freak show, and I know he's probably going to end up being a Hall of Fame talent, but I'm fading the shit out of him. Houston, the Astros. I don't know why. I feel it in my bones. And you know what? If I'm wrong, then fucking slap me silly, because I'm just a damn fool for trying to fucking fade Paul Skeens. But I believe in it. I saw Livy Dunn do the splits in her walkway with Sports Illustrated. And I'm like, all right, bro's not locked in. He's distracted with what's going on over here. He's going to get walked out the third inning. That might be a stretch, but take Houston. Take Houston. Another sneaky pick from KG Little Joe's over Minnesota. Over Minnesota against the Athletics. Remember, they play in a minor league ballpark for Athletics this year, and the ball flies out of there. That is sneaky. That's good ball knowledge. And it's Minnesota. Is that the Twins?
Yeah.
Is that your Twins pick?
I got that.
Okay, so you lock that in. Well, that's good stuff. I like it. KG Little Joe's knows his stuff, so folks, don't sleep. Don't sleep on those picks either. All right. This was the Wanna Parlay Podcast, home of everything Wanna Parlay, the proud father of the $2 parlay, and the world's richest parlay, where everyday people are turning $2 into $2,000. Today was a great show. Thanks to Benji. Thanks to Benji coming on, Quentin's referral, absolute legend. He came on. He's a certified winner. I think he's surpassed about 1,300 total in winnings. So good for him. Good to be great. And we'll be back at the same time tomorrow, noon Eastern, 9 a.m. Pacific, celebrating more Wanna winners, updating you on the latest Wanna leaderboards, and talking about all things sports, folks. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, as it helps our channel tremendously. Appreciate you all for showing up and showing out. KG Lil Joe's, as always. Tone, any final words?
Hey, man, shout out to KG Lil Joe's for my exclusive bottle. If you guys don't know, go get you some now wherever you can find it. If you can't find it, just go to KG Little Joe's bar up there in Chicago. He will have you some. It is damn good. I will say. I got right here, Lance, and I was asleep. I woke up like, who did that? What just went on? I didn't know what was going on. Shout out to KG for that. On the flip side, to all my Georgia natives, y'all keep on pouring in, man. We getting deep over here on Wanna. I need more of y'all. Come on. Come one, come all, and then you'll see why. I mean, it's a lot of free money to be won over here on Wanna. I'm telling you. It's like they're giving it away. I promise. Other than that, download Wanna Parlay. You already know what's going.
Folks, we will we'll see you tomorrow. Till next time, adios.
Yeah, Tone. If you wanna parlay, download Wanna Parlay. I just hit a parlay, I'ma throw a party. If you wanna parlay, download Wanna Parlay. I just hit a parlay, I'm about to throw a party.
I just woke up in time to check out my parlay from last night. I hope it's a good day. If I'm on top the leaderboard on Wanna Parlay, that mean it's a good day. Oh yeah, I forgot that the Hawks play. I bet you Jordan Poole have an off day. Guaranteed Travis Hunter made a mouse play. If so, I done cashed on my parlay. 2 picks, 4 picks, 6 picks, 7 picks. Pick your poison. Wanna Parlay, then download the app right now. Come on, join it. If you lose one time, gotta keep on going. Flip them winnings, gotta stack them coins. Stay in the race like Jackie Joyner. You will win if you stack them points up. NBA, CBB, MLS, NFL, MLB. Take your time, build your slip. NHL, MMA, UFC. Yeah, you can go big on big. Yeah, or you can go small on small. World Series, Super Bowl, March Madness, championship, win them all.